Huh?
You're gonna log in, right?
You said what?
You're gonna log in, right?
Yeah. Said hi. How's it going?
What's that?
I don't always be.
What's going on, Brookside? What's happening? How's your week? We made it to Friday. Tomorrow. Technically, we made it to Friday.
I think that will carry those bubbles. But you like it like this, right?
What's up, TJ? Yes, sir. Which I still got to see. We haven't seen about. I want to see Friday.
Yeah, you said you're not.
Yeah, I haven't seen the ballerina yet. But yes, John Wick ready. Yeah, I mean the storms were pretty bad here. Wasn't terrible, but it was nasty enough to cause crazy accidents on the interstate, backing up traffic.
There were storms today? Was that today?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Um,
What's up, Wilton? What's good? I didn't see a lot of downed trees. We had some power outages. I work in operations, so there's a lot of power outages throughout my market. As you guys are tuning in, if you could double tap that screen for me, I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys tuning in on this Thirsty Thursday. Date night with wifey. We just finished dinner, dropped the kid off. What's up, Crappy? Long time no see, brother. Hope all is well. How'd your week go? Anybody get any shooting in? Hopefully you guys got some midweek shots down range.
or do like you and drive by sometimes.
I did drive by the hotels.
Did you?
Yo, yo. What's up, Miles? Congratulations on the new job. Oil field sounds a little dangerous, but I'm sure they got safety protocols. But appreciate the sub. Glad you're following. Appreciate you tuning in tonight as well. Yeah, me and wifey usually do a date night in the tub once, twice a week. Go live. Usually shoot the shit with you guys. Random talk. A lot of just different talk, guns, relationships, food, music, travel. I think we talked
about
religion,
So that's about
everything. Nothing like winding down in the hot tub with some bubbles and guns.
Did you disconnect the, you disconnected the,
I didn't disconnect anything.
you had to, it's off.
Well, I did, but you didn't.
Alright. Wifey's trying to kill the jellyfish.
Oh. No.
Yeah, well, that's got to be a hard one. Oil fields sound harder. Serving in the armed forces is probably a lot less safer. But probably more rewarding. I'm sure the benefits are better in the military as well. A young divvy, whatever your name is. I'll answer the question if you double tap that screen for me.
Is that a staccato?
Nah, that's not a staccato P, it's even better. It's a Bull Armory TAC Pro made in Israel. So if you're familiar with Bull Armory, you can't get them in stores. You gotta like direct order, they sell out in like 45 minutes. Really hard to get, like literally like gone in 45 minutes. You gotta like by chance of luck get a hold of one. Now
Why is it so hard to get them?
they don't sell them in stores.
Do they not sell? Oh,
And they
only
sell
online?
out. Yeah, you can't get them in gun stores.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you gotta like direct order when they drop, and then when they drop, they're gone in like less than an hour. So yeah, it's a Bull Armory TAC Pro made in Israel. Check them out, Bull Armory. 9.5 years in torn. Damn. Yeah, so you've seen it all if you've been to Afghanistan. Well, appreciate your service, brother. 9.5 years, that's a lot of time. My son's in the Navy, so he's actually going, he just left the Philippines yesterday, should be back in Australia now. My dad was Army. Yeah, Miss Uncommon Korean, she shoots, she does an EDC. She's not quite there yet, and her job doesn't allow her anyways, and yeah, she can't conceal carry at her workplace anyways, but she does shoot. She definitely hangs out in the tub as well.
Thanks, Miles.
Appreciate it, Miles. Yeah, man, much love. Land on, yeah, it's right there. It's a Bull Armory TAC Pro, double stack 1911. Check out my page too. You'll see me shooting with it. I usually carry a Glock or a Shadow Systems, but that's what I compete with. Carry Optics, IDPA. Shawnee, yeah, I remember the name. What's happening? Welcome back. Movie High Club, my favorite rifle that I own or don't own. Man, that's a hard one. I guess my favorite rifle that I would like to own would probably be a Daniel Defense. The favorite rifle that I don't own, the favorite rifle that I probably own, I mean, my AK-AR hybrid's pretty fun, but I'd probably say my PSA AR-15, just 5.56. I mean, I can run and gun with it pretty quick. Check out my 2-gun match a few weeks ago. I'm just a simple, I'm not a gun snob. A simple AR-15. Land on. So yeah, my it's a Shadow Systems MR920. If you're familiar with Shadow Systems, it's basically a Glock 19. A couple more bells and whistles. Billy, yeah, it's a double stack 1911, 2011, whatever you want to call it.
You have a good night too, Miles. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Miles, be good,
safe.
man. Be safe. Thanks for tuning in. Back porch, yeah, it's a 7.62. Yeah, it's a 7.62, so it's an AK lower with an AR upper. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, man, do me a favor, just double tap that screen. There's like 40 people in here. If I can get those double taps going, work that algorithm, I'd appreciate it a lot. Wifey would appreciate it too. You know, you do a double tap, a subscribe, and throw your name in the comments, and she'll give you a shout out. You'll get to hear that sexy voice of hers.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Francisco, hey, what's good, man? I saw your comment earlier. I haven't responded, but it's funny that you put that on there. So 100%, I actually have it on the docket. So I have a list of long format videos that I'm putting together. Tomorrow morning, I'm working on the first one. That one's going to be on why I don't do fanny packs or like 945 bags, like those gun bags. That's going to be my first video. But after that, yes, I am doing a fitness video and how it correlates to a prepared civilian. And I'll give you guys like a sneak peek of what I'm going to be covering in the long format video. So a lot of us consider ourselves prepared civilians. You know, we stock up ammo, we have our guns, probably have your rations, your med kit, your shit hit the fan bag. You probably have all of that stuff, but you don't have the physical fitness to go around with it, So if you had to carry all that gear, you're probably not going to make it very far. You're going to be winded, you're going to be tired, climbing, crawling. You know, imagine if you had to carry a loved one, you know, even 25 yards. A lot of people can't do that. They're just either overweight or out of shape. So I do have a video coming on health and fitness as it relates to the 2A community. Shauna, what was your question? I'm sorry. I do remember you, yes. I thought I responded to that, but sorry if I missed another question. Skidmore, what's good, bro? Welcome back. Movie High Club, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. Movie High, you got a shout out for Movie High. Sub, like.
Thanks for that, Movie High Club. I think he had a question too. What's the most reliable gun on the market?
Most reliable gun on the market? Oh, that's a Glock, 100% Glock. I mean, again, I'm probably a little biased because I'm a Glock fan, but again, I mean, you can throw them in fire, you can throw them in mud, water, dirt, freeze them, and they just keep going. If I had to only pick one gun out of all my guns, I just had to grab and go, it would be my Glock 19X.
Tommy John said, "You ever shoot the Canic?"
I've never shot a Canic, but I've been looking at them. So I've been looking at them a ton. I keep looking at that TTI Combat. Just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Beretta's a great gun. Yeah, super reliable. I mean, quality. Price is decent. But one of my first guns was a Beretta. I loved it.
What's up, official Ammo Alchemist?
Ammo Alchemist, back at it, man. What's going on? USPSA. That's what you're on tonight? Is tonight or this weekend? I got a break, and then I have a tier 3 major match next week in Michigan. There's 30 I think there's 40 masters. So in carry optics, there's 40 masters. So I'm gonna have my hands full.
Ling Long said, "What's your view on FN Scars? There's a closing day sale where he's from." He or she, sorry, because you could be a female like me or love she.
It was Scars.
Yes.
I mean, I would snag it if it's a good price. You know, I mean, those things probably go like $5,000. Maybe that's probably minimum. If you can get a steal on it, I'd grab it. They're hard to come by. I mean, at minimum, if you're not going to shoot it a ton, it's a collectible.
Official Alchemist says you're a master, right?
Yeah, so I'm master in carry optics. I'm expert in CCP, so concealed carry. I'm trying. It'd be nice to level up to get a match bump next week and get to distinguished master, but that's going to be a long shot. There's some stiff competition next week.
Nick says, Nick, I'm sorry.
I see.
don't know,
Yeah. Nick. So that's a Bull Armory TAC Pro. So that's a 2011. It's my competition gun. It has a Hollow Sun 507 comp on. I know it's tough to see, but I kind of got to keep it for live stream purposes. I can't like bring it too close, but yeah, it's a Bull Armory TAC Pro. Why do I feel like I keep missing Shauna's question?
Are you a veteran?
No, I'm not a veteran. My son's in the Navy. My dad was in the Army. I'm just an average civilian that likes to shoot. Hey, Mike, what's good, man? Thanks for tuning in. My favorite gun is that one right there. So A lot of people always ask me like, what's my dream gun? And I bought it. It's a Bull Armory TAC Pro. Courier 6, I haven't checked them out. I've researched them. I looked at them. They get lots of great reviews. If I went with the shotgun though, I would go with the Beretta A300. But if I had to go a little more budget friendly, those Mac shotguns, Military Armament Corporation, they make good clones as well. And those things look, I mean, they actually look pretty badass. Edgar CZ. So I actually have a Shadow 2. You know, it's more of my bedside gun. It looks amazing. Obviously, it's a CZ, so you know it's going to run flawless. I want to get it ported, so I want to send it off and get it ported. But it's dope. I actually blacked it out, so I got the palm swells. They're brass, so they, I don't know, it probably puts another 8, maybe 10 ounces on the weight for control. But yeah, it's a Shadow 2 all blacked out. Love CZ. 3D printed guns, movie high. I'm not into them. I'm not into much of anything 3D printed. So I guess I don't really have any thoughts on it. What does my wife look like? Beautiful, tall, young, gorgeous inside and out.
Thanks for the sub, Back Porch.
Who, oh, Back Porch, yo. Appreciate it, Back Porch, man. Thanks for the sub.
He said something earlier. He said, honestly, I've never been that much of fun of blocks because they have never fit my hand, and I wanted them like he wanted them to. So he's opted for a Panic Rifle, and now he has a Staccato P.
Oh, got you. You said that, Back
pistols.
Porch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a lot more pistols.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Back Porch. I mean, Glock. I hope this doesn't go up in there. Yeah, Glock. The grip angle is definitely abnormal. It's not normal. You know, it's not normal at all. And I think that's why I love shooting my 1911. But that's probably why also I EDC a Shadow Systems, because the Shadow Systems grip is not quite a Glock grip, although it's a Glock clone. It's in between a 1911 and a Glock. So, you know, your point of aim, the naturalness, if that's a word, of Shadow Systems is a little better than a Glock.
Thanks, A Mike, for the sub.
Appreciate it, A Mike. Much love, man. The worst gun that, what were you about to say?
No, go ahead.
The worst gun that I've shot, I don't know, man. First of all, I don't really buy random guns. I mean, the first gun that I actually ever owned was like a no-name gun. I don't even know where it was made. I mean, it was probably like back then, 20 years ago. I don't even know the name of it. It was the size of a Glock 43. And when I say that thing would bust your hand out, the recoil was ridiculous. I mean, it was obviously like a cheap, you know, piece of shit. But the recoil was, I mean, it would jack your hands up. But it was my first gun, you know what I mean? I'm like basically a young kid. I still remember it to this day. I loved how it looked, but it was a piece of crap, and it hurt like hell to shoot. Close quarter shotgun. Man, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I wish there was a shoot house near me. I wish there was a shoot house where I could do some of the close quarter stuff. You know, a lot of those close quarter courses, you know, they're further south, and man, they're expensive as hell. Movie High Club, after you, so I'd say the first thing that I buy after I buy a gun is usually the optic, because I'm a green dot fan, so it's usually going to be an optic. If I don't have an actual holster, it's probably going to be a holster or both at the same time. But I guess the more logical answer is I buy a lot of ammo because I shoot a lot. So after I buy a gun, I'm probably going to shoot a few hundred rounds.
Fun Country Boy said, is that a Taurus or S&W or Glock?
Fun Country Boy, if you're referring to that right there, that's a Bull Armory TAC Pro with the V8 ports. Check them out if you're not familiar with them. It's a 2011. Bull Armory's made in Israel. You can't get them here in the States. You got a direct order from them. They ship it to Miami, Florida, and then they ship it to your FFL. But I do have a Glock and I do have a Taurus. Love them all.
Hi, Asala. Welcome.
What's up, Asala? What's happening? Welcome in. No, I don't buy new grips, and I don't tinker with my guns either. So I don't, especially if I'm going to carry it or if I'm going to compete with it. I don't tinker with my guns, especially my EDC. My EDC always stays stock. I don't mess with the trigger, no internals, no springs, none of that. I need my EDC to function reliably 100% of the time. So I don't mess with anything on my guns. You know, my rifles, you know, I might buy a different trigger, or I might buy muzzle brake or something like that, but not my carry pistols. Did you eat all your food?
No. Have you used a binary, like you High Club said?
Yeah, I had a binary. I had an FRT too. So the binary, in my opinion, was stupid. The FRT was fun for a little bit, but after a while it just gets boring. Like, you're just mag dumping and you can't really control your shots, and you're just blowing through ammunition. 5.56. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, maybe 45 cents a round ish. Now they got the new FRTs that can switch from semi to full, I guess, basically. Now those are fun, but again, I don't have any, I can't think of any practical reason why I need it, so I got rid of them. Yeah, for sure. Minimum probably 200 rounds crappy. You'll be surprised. I mean, even some of the best gun manufacturers, I mean, things get past quality control checks, and you might get that one bad apple that's not functioning right, and that's not a fun situation.
Ivan Smith said, what do you think about SIG?
I love SIG. Some of my first, I guess, upper tier guns was a Bred and a SIG. It was a SIG SP40. I think it was like called the SIG Pro. It was a 40 cal. Loved it. Very reliable. You know, I still like them. I like them today. I just don't own one. And I know there's a lot of issues out there with, you know, the SIGs, the negligent discharges and things like that. I mean, that's unfortunate, but, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about them. I like them. I shoot them well. I think they're overpriced. I think they look great. I'm just not a SIG fan. I'd take my Glock over any of the SIGs, doesn't matter which one. Although that new SIG 2011 looks really badass. What's up, 29 Belka? Welcome from the States. Hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Von Gray? Appreciate the clarification and the knowledge, man. Lars, what's good? What's happening? Welcome to the chat.
What's your favorite mag in the movie High Club said?
What's my favorite mag?
Yeah.
Most of my rifle mags are going to be. Why am I blanking?
I don't know.
Magpul. I don't know why I'm blanking. Magpul. That one, my AK ones are usually going to be some of the Russian magazines. They're not cheap. I got a waffle mag that cost, I don't know, it was like $75. It was crazy. That one's from Kalashnikov with the window cut out.
What's up, Gordo's Grill?
Gordo's Grill. What's good? I bet there's some good food at Gordo's Grill. What do you serve? What's the specialty? Lars, what's happening? Welcome in, C6.
Thanks, sunshine.
Sunshine, what's up? What's happening? Yeah, if you guys haven't already, double tap that screen. All you got to do is put your finger right here where the bubbles are at. Tap, 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 and then
red dots over Halo.
I'm a dot fan. I'm an optic fan, but specifically green. Red doesn't work with my eyes for some reason. I don't know if it's because I have stigmatism that makes it even worse, but green seems to like keep it a little more tame. So all of my optics are green dots.
Portal sells smoked or fried chicken halves.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. For sure, the smoked. I love smoked anything.
We see a movie high club. We welcome them.
Got some yeah, the trolls usually tend to come out about 30 minutes in. Some nights are decent, some nights are way worse. The last couple of nights have been okay.
121 Gold Fox says, brother, you don't know how confusing this scene looks to anyone who scrolled onto here.
I appreciate it. Listen, that's the goal. You know, that's the mission. Is when people see it, you know, they're like, "What is that?" It's a little bit different. And really, what it is, it's just some of it's two-way community, but it's me and my wife just talking. You know, enjoying our date night. Sometimes we're talking. You'll just have a sneak peek to our conversation of how our week went, what we're doing, you know, next weekend or the month after. We're going to Tulum, Mexico next month for our anniversary and our birthday. So, but yeah, you know, that's the point. You know, people scroll through, they're like, what's happening here? And they come to find out that it's just good dialogue. You know, there's not a lot of jerks in here, you know, trolling and hate bait and things like that. It's all love. For the most part, 90% all of our lives have been just all love and authenticity.
This is something I want to know because I've only heard about green dots or red dots. Are there blue dots?
There might be. I haven't seen one. I'm sure there are. I haven't seen one. I haven't heard of blue dots. But my guess is I'm pretty sure you can find them. I know they make blue lasers on lights, but I don't know about blue actual optics. I'll have to educate myself. Kimchi, dude, I gotta tell you, man. First, I want to come to Texas for sure. We're gonna have to hook up, shooting, lifting, and food. But dude, I tried your challenge today. I tried it twice. The shit was hard. It was really hard. I actually nailed everything. I think the highest I got was maybe a 9.1. I was aiming for the elite. But the 3 reload 3 on the move, I couldn't get it. It was kind of frustrating me. But yeah, I'm gonna get it. I tried twice. It was hot as hell, but hell of a challenge, man. Hey, if you guys want an awesome page, my Korean brethren, Kimchi Cowboy. I only follow dudes that have like good quality, authentic content, and he's one of them. So check him out. You know, no flashy gadgets and this and that, and you know, it's just a normal YouTube guy on YouTube sharing knowledge. So check him out. But yeah, I tried to do it. It was hard. I got to a 9.1. Bathtub. Yeah. So sometimes I'm a rooftop Korean. Sometimes I'm a bathtub Korean.
Movie High Club says you should do a live at the shooting range. You should. That would be a good one.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Hey, Dr. Emmett, what's good, man? Welcome back. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Oh,
hey,
you can't go live with it.
Yeah.
You can't touch it, right?
Yeah, so that's the thing. You can't go live at the range. You can't transport, carry, or hold the firearm on live. They'll put you in YouTube jail. They'll for sure cut it off, but they'll ban you for a certain amount of days. And then eventually they'll take your page away. So yeah, you can't shoot your guns on live. Now, for sure, if you want to check out the content, check out the page. Most of my page is going to be built on shooting. I'm sure you could bring a bathtub to the shooting range. At minimum, you could probably bring one of those cold tubs. I needed a cold tub today because it was hot as hell. I was out there for 30 minutes trying
I
to
didn't
do.
know you. So you went. When did you leave work? Because I did not know you went to the range today.
Yeah, so after Kimchi Cowboy posted that last night, I'm like,
Yeah,
maybe I'll get up. I want to go try it.
Yeah.
So I drove down early, and it was hot. It was blazing hot. I tried it twice, and I'm sweating. But then people started coming because the range was open. So I had to get off.
Movie High Club says doesn't Hickok do it? Go live at the range?
He doesn't go live. I've never seen him go live, so highly doubtful he goes live. Most likely he posts a ton of videos and reviews because I follow him and watch him, but he's not live. Now, he might be doing podcasting or commentary, kind of like what we're doing here, just interacting. I don't think he's shooting live.
He says it's his own. He thinks it's his own range too. That's crazy.
Oh,
he has his own range.
Yeah.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
He's just a guy, old guy, like old school. I mean, he's got to be like 65 years old school guy. Just does a lot of video reviews, super knowledgeable on guns.
Gotcha. That's pretty dope if you have your own range.
Yeah.
You want to meow, Dr. Emmett? Meow. How was that?
How'd she do? Thumbs up? If the meow was good, y'all give her a double tap.
We're
Give
not
her-
double tapping for my meow.
Get double taps for meows.
Oh, I love it.
Double taps and hearts. We'll take it.
If I went to EDC, what gun would I carry?
That's a good question. What gun would you carry if it was?
I like, what's the gun that you have for our dog, for Chloe?
It's a Taurus.
I like that Taurus because it's light. It's
That's what
small.
Crappy covers.
Yeah.
Carries. He carries a Taurus.
I would carry the Taurus, Crappy. Our youngest daughter shoots with it. It's just, it fits. It's light. There's not much recoil on it.
Yeah, but
It would be perfect.
Honestly, I think a Taurus grip feels better in my hand than a Glock. For sure. Dr. Emmett said, woohoo!
I saw that. I'm glad you liked it, Dr. Emmett. Movie High, if you can fix anything in the guns you have right now, what would it be?
Fix, I maybe, hopefully I answer the question. I'd probably rephrase it. I'd probably add, I'm really waiting for that $200 tax stamp, the $200 tax stamp to go away. Because I'm gonna get a silencer. So I don't know about fix, because most of my guns don't need fixing, but I'm gonna get a silencer as soon as the tax stamp is gone. I wish the NFA would just go away, period. But a silencer is where I'm gonna go. Rasma, yeah, Glocks are the Honda Civics of the world, 100%. Just go, and go.
Badwick Productions is on.
Who?
Badwick Productions. What's up, Badwick?
Badwick, what's good? Welcome in.
Thanks, Beskar. Or B-Star, I'm sorry.
Jackie Chan's son. I prefer Bruce Lee's son. But I'll take Jackie Chan's son. Yeah, suppressors are like crazy fast now. Do you remember it used to be like 6-8 months to get a suppressor? It's funny how that works, and then like all of a sudden the last year they're coming in a few weeks.
What's changed that?
I don't know. Probably how they do the documentation is probably not like some human reviewing paperwork. It's probably a lot more like either, I don't know, probably AI technology or electronic.
Right. Eric Rodriguez says, pointing him in the direction of not a good but a great holster in your opinion. You love your holster you have.
Yeah, who asked that?
Eric Rodriguez.
Eric, so check out Tier 1 Concealed. So Tier 1 Concealed are my personal all-time favorite. So I've had a lot of different holsters. Tier 1, the fit, the finish, like everything for whether it's my Shadow Systems, my Glock, my CZ, or my Bull Armory, Tier 1 fitment is just perfect. The lead times aren't that bad either. Like the web page says like 6 to 8 weeks maybe. I always get mine in about a month, but it's worth it. Tier 1 Concealed. Yeah, Safari Land's awesome as well.
Who had better action movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
Damn, that's a
hard.
hard one. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
I just say Arnold just because his movies are more memorable.
Yeah, and you also got to think Arnold Schwarzenegger probably had a variety of action films, not just like run and gun, type movies. I mean, what did Stallone have? He obviously had Rambo, but like
That's all I remember.
think about like Schwarzenegger. I mean, he had like Conan the Barbarian, and then he had his war flicks as well. I mean, he just had kind of like a wide range of action flicks.
Hey, Callum, welcome back. He says, what are those guns behind you?
What's good, man? Welcome back. So, like, that was from, I think, the first live. That's my AK AR. So, AK lower, AR upper. Should be a Hollow Sun SCRS, maybe, at the top. JMac brake. And then that right there is my competition gun. So, that's my Bull Armory TAC Pro. It's a 2011. That's my pride and joy. Like this, that's my baby right there.
Crappy says, with his experience in Taurus guns, if you have small hands, then any of the compact models would be fine. Otherwise, he would suggest to go with the full-size Taurus.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Taurus. Like, I just am. Reliable, budget friendly. Dr. Emmett, no, it's not a side charger. It's literally like an AR upper. So identical to an AR upper in how you charge it. Yeah, True Lies. True Lies was another good one. He had just like a crazy amount of different action flicks.
He says, what is side charging? Oh, you already answered that, right?
Yeah, side charging is like PSA makes them from the side how you charge. I think they're called the Jackals. AKs are technically side chargers.
Yeah. Somebody just asked something else. What was your first and last tattoo you got? Movie high club asked.
My first tattoo was this one. It's Korean. It says "I love you, Dad." It's from when my dad passed away. I got it back when I was in high school. I was probably like 16.
Your mom? That's your mom's handwriting.
Yeah, my mom actually wrote it out, so it's my mom's Korean handwriting. So it says "Adaboji Sedan," which is "I love you, Dad." And then my last one it's this one, right?
Yes.
My last one is this one. It says "Until the wheels fall off." And it's basically my wife's and I like motto, slogan, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of what we live by. So we've been together 23 years, and we're just gonna keep chugging along until the wheels fall off. Go till this bus blows up, I suppose.
Thanks, Raz.
Appreciate it, Raz. Thanks, man. Much love.
Have you ever shot someone? Asks.
Nah, and I hope I don't ever have to. That's the goal. But the goal is if I ever need to defend myself or my family, like I practice enough, I compete weekly, that hopefully I come out of on the better side of that confrontation. I mean, that's the goal, is to prepare, but not ever have to use it. All right, Ready. Well, get on out, man. Before you leave, Ready Mix, make sure you double tap that screen and hit the subscribe button. But hope you don't have nightmares, man. I won't. I'll be laying next to my wife, living my best life. Much love, though. I appreciate you tuning in. Best tactical scope, movie high? That's a good question. So I don't use scopes. I have one LPVO that I don't much care for because I don't shoot beyond 100 yards and I just use my green dot. I mean, I guess what I'm most familiar with just from research is probably Vortex. Hopefully I got that correct. Because I was actually looking to get into like long distance shooting, but I never did. I'm like 90% pistol shooting, and then once a month I do a 2-gun match where I have my rifle and a pistol. But every week I'm usually pistol. Chip Breaker Chronicles, hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Give you a little bit of breakdown. It's usually just my wife and I, and you guys chilling, shooting the shit, talking about guns, life, religion, food, vacation, sometimes jellyfish. What type of bubbles do we use? But yeah, appreciate you tuning in. It's like literally just a It's a forum for all. Nothing's off limits. Sometimes you'll just hear my wife and I chatting about what we did for today, but it's kind of date night for us, sneak peek for you guys. Oh yeah, lifetime warranty. Yeah, it doesn't. They do have a lifetime warranty. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that. I don't think too many companies actually offer a lifetime warranty. So yeah, I love them for that. How often do you buy ammo? I usually buy like a case at a time, so like 1,000. I have at times bought 2 cases, but it depends how many matches I'm shooting in a month. If I'm doubling up or I'm shooting more, or maybe I'm missing a whole lot, so I got to buy more. But a case usually gets me a couple of months. 1,000 rounds usually gets me at least 2 months. But usually as I shoot, if I see a deal, so if I see 9mm for 20 cents, I'll snag 500, 250, 500 as I'm burning through my cases. If I see for 20 to 22 cents a round, I'll just buy a couple hundred, 500 or whatever, and then I'll just throw it in the back. But I usually buy a case at a time. Nihad, what's good? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. Jung Kim, what's going on? I actually looked at the Daewoo's a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know they were coming out, so I have to go back. I think maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago I was looking at them. They're super hard to find, but I do want one. I mean, that's like iconic.
What kind of gun is the Daewoo?
It's Korean. It's the Korean militaries. So we use like a M4 or whatever. They use a Daewoo.
Oh.
So that's their army's main rifle. I'm pretty sure.
Hi, Chris Duran.
What's up, Chris? What's good? Welcome in.
Yeah, that's do you hunt?
No hunting for me. You know, I'm not into it. You know, I guess I got a soft heart, you know, a weak heart for shooting animals. I mean, if I was gonna like eat it, bring it home, skin it, cook it, I would probably hunt, but I don't do any of that. So just not into like sport hunting.
What kind of ammo do you usually use most of?
So most of my ammo, well, other than like the 7.62 or the 308, all of my handguns are 9mm, and I prefer to buy Max Tech. So that gun right there is ported. It has 8 ports in the top, so holes, ports. It likes a little bit of the spicier ammo. So Max Tech I can usually get for 20 cents a round. Now when I buy in bulk, my boy gets it for about 20 cents a round, maybe 18. That's 124 grain. But I prefer to compete with 115 grain Max Tech. Gay Kitty, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna drench him. I can't touch him, so I definitely can't put him in the tub. Although I will say, my wife doesn't know this. The other week, I had my Glock right here. Dead serious. Glock right here, bitch slipped off right into the tub. Yeah, you weren't.
Water?
Yeah, you weren't in it. It was before I got started.
Have you used it since then?
No, but it's a Glock. Water and soap ain't gonna hurt it. Yeah, my 19X right here, and once I hit the jacuzzi jets, that bitch just slipped right off. I put it upside down on a towel. That thing's a tank.
Raz said, should they suppress the M16 or is it too long?
That's a good question, Raz. I don't know the benefits, the pros or cons. So I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that. Might be too long. I mean, you're figuring 16 inches plus a 8-inch can or something. Like that's gonna be like walking around holding a freaking bazooka. Do you have anything just for fun, messing around, like banana clips? So no 50 rounds, no drums, anything like that. I actually do have a banana clip for that one. Well, that is a banana clip. I actually have a painted banana clip. You can get them from PSA. So it's a banana. It has like the little spots on it and the shading like a banana. It's just for fun and goofing off. Jung Kim, I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I think they both do the same thing, same functionality. Is the super safety the one that you can go from semi to like full blown? I would go with that one. I think that's the super safety. I had an FRT and I got rid of it. It got boring after a while. Have I ever been told to man up? No, all the time. Usually from the old timers, though. Usually from the old timers, like, get you a man's caliber, a 45. I'm like, man, first of all, you can only hold like 8 rounds, and they're like 75 cents a round. Yeah, so I carry plus P ammo in mine. Again, it ain't gonna have the stopping power of a 45, but I'm pretty confident my plus pressure will do the job if I get 2-3 hits on you. Yes, Chiquita sticker. I'm so happy my Chiquita sticker hasn't fallen off yet. I actually think I took one off a real banana and put it on the other side.
That's hilarious. Are you serious?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Carlisle? Nah, my name's not Ben. But yeah, I appreciate you subbing. Thanks for checking out the bio. Check out the content. Hopefully you like the page. The lives, this is kind of what we do. Just shoot the shit, me and my wife, with all of you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. If you're curious, oh, you already put it in there. Yeah, so linebacker, that's what I played. I enjoyed hitting people, knocking heads. Wish I could do it now, but instead, I'm 46. I shoot now.
Thanks for tuning in, Sunshine. Enjoy dinner.
Sunshine, enjoy. Enjoy dinner. Grub up, get some rest, enjoy your weekend. What's up, Lee? What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in.
How many settings do you have for those jets? She's talking about our
Oh, who has that?
Movie High Club.
Oh, I think there's 6 settings. Yeah, there's 6 settings for the jets.
We had Panda Express. No cooking for me tonight.
Yeah, cooking before going live is always tough because we usually eat before, or we end up eating crazy late, going to bed full. Yeah, so it's usually tough. Lately we've been going live, and today we got Panda Express, like she said. I think last time we did pizza. So just doing quick stuff.
Jump Kim said 10mm or 357 SIG is where it's at.
Oh yeah, I agree. And if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go with the 10mm. I don't own either, and both are great cartridges.
Dr. Emmett, I heard Sturgis Bike Rally is a good time.
What is that?
It's like for motorcycles. It's in Sturgis. I heard it's. I think Drew used to go to those.
I wish you could have a motorcycle.
I'm not getting a motorcycle.
Dr. Emmett, I tried to get her a motorcycle so we could have like a couple's motorcycle, just me and her. And she not into it. I wanted to get his and hers. I had it picked out and everything, but she wanted to when we first met. We were supposed to buy motorcycles and like drive cross country and
We were like,
be free.
we're like 20 years old then. I'm a mom with kids.
We can still ride on motorcycles.
I know, but safety first. Anywho, Chip says the whole caliber argument is stupid. People should shoot the caliber they prefer, period. I know a few tough guys who only shoot 4.5s and they always talk trash if they can't hit shit.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you carry if you can't hit anything. And that's true. You say that all the time, honey.
I
That's
tell
why you gotta practice.
I tell people all the time, and again, I'm not an elite advanced shooter. I'm not special to brag about, but I'm decent. I tell the same thing to people all the time. It doesn't matter if you're not going to hit your target. And most people that just stand static and do the static shooting, like they have no clue how difficult it is to move and shoot and then do it under stress. Like I just competition shooting, that's stressful. So your palms are sweaty, you got people looking at you, you got the shot timer, you obviously have non-threat, so like the pressure is on. And people that think that they can just shoot because they're standing still, shooting a paper target that's not moving, not realistic at all. So yeah, it doesn't matter what you have if you can't hit it.
Scar or AK?
Oh man, I'd probably go with the Scar just because it's such an iconic rifle and they're so hard to get. AKs are like dime a dozen. I'm pretty sure you could hit a barn. You know, worst case scenario, and most people who, you know, are in the 2A space, they'll always say like, you can't go shoot, at minimum just dry fire. I was traveling this week, and of course I had my gun with me, and as I was in the hotel, I'm just dry firing, just practicing. Now then again, I have a pretty big match next Saturday that I'm preparing for, but even if I wasn't, you just got to dry fire. Just get into habit, repetition. Yeah, Carlisle, 100% agree. You know, the one of the greatest things outside of Glock being so reliable is simplicity. Like, it's the simplest gun ever. I compare it to like an apple. You know, like if you can't work an apple, something's wrong. You ain't got a lot of common sense. They're so easy to work. Strip, clean. And what does it have? Like 1, 2, 3 components to it basically. And you don't even need to clean them, honestly. You should, but it's not like it's a necessity. Movie high, I don't know, that's a hard question. I'd probably say I'd go old school Mac or Tech. I'd probably go with the Tech. I'd probably go with the Tech. Mac is it's so much smaller, hard to hold, weird, awkward. A Tech, I think you have a little more hand placement on it. Aubrey, what's good? Welcome back. How'd your week go? Hopefully not too crazy. Made it to Friday, it's here. Anybody got anything special going on this weekend? Gun matches, vacation, chilling, anything exciting? 45 auto 1911s. Yeah, I mean, that's the classic. I would love to have one in the collection. I've never shot a Dan Wesson, but I've seen them and they look sharp. They look like they run pretty damn smooth as well. German P08. Looks like you got your mind made up, Dr. Brown. If you don't mind me asking, not being too nosy, what does that run, a German P08? I'm just curious. I'm sure it's ridiculous.
What's your thoughts on the 1911?
Who has that?
Movie high.
Oh.
And Dr. Emmett said 1,200.
Oh, that's not too bad. I thought you were going to say something like 12,000. Curious.
That's crazy for a gun, $12,000.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, but I guess if it's a World War II gun, and
yeah.
it's a collectible.
And if you got the money.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think asked about the 1911.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them. They're phenomenal. Once you shoot a 1911, it's very hard to even look at other guns and like they're not even in the same spectrum. Like from the flatness, the trigger, I mean everything about it, the feel. Like once I picked up my 1911, I just look at my other guns, not like shit, but I just look at them. They're kind of like the redheaded stepchild. Like that's my baby.
Well, I hope you do get to relax this weekend, Chip. Getting away and finding something to do to relax is great. Going to the range is what Uncommon Korean does quite often when he needs to relax.
Yeah. Range, riding my motorcycle, and date nights.
Full auto AK is 25,000. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$40 in parts and a stamp. That's what Dr. Bennett said.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Are you first generation Korean or? would be your second, because your mom's first generation.
Yeah. But what makes her first?
She's the first to come.
She's the first Korean?
Yeah.
So I'm second generation.
Yes.
Yeah, let my wife tell her I'm second generation Korean.
That's my understanding of it.
I should probably know that, but she kind of just gives me the answers to everything.
You should know.
I don't even know how that works. You can leave your feet there.
Is it, okay, I have a question, Movie High Club, because what's a snub nose and is it legal? I always
Snub
wonder
nose.
if they say snub nose or
Snub.
snub nose.
Snub.
So it is snub.
Yeah, snub nose.
And you could have mistyped Movie High Club, I do apologize if that's the case.
Yeah, they're legal here. I see them on sale all the time. Now, I'm sure they're not friendly in terms of recoil, but great for pocket carry. You know, if you're into pocket carry, I'm not, but I know a lot of people are into pocket carry. Good snub nose, get the job done. Fall asleep.
Tired. Today was a long day. I went into work tired. We all were.
Today was brutal. Well, when I got to drive 2 hours and work a whole day,
And
then I
drive,
sleep
yeah.
in the hotel, and then had to drive 45 minutes to the next place,
Yeah.
work, drive 2 hours back. I went to the range like an idiot. I shouldn't have. So hot, it was making me mad. Yeah, it was awesome.
Dr. Ernest says he hated his buddy's Kimber 4.5. His 1930 Colt feels magical.
Dr. Emmett, what do you think about that new Kimber, the 2K11? I'm sure you've seen it. I haven't seen it in person. I've just watched a lot of videos on it, but I love how it looks. I think it's called the 2K11. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was cool. I think that was their first time in the like the double stack 11 space, right? Was it? Maybe not. Your pocket buddy, pocket rocket. Yeah, you like the older stuff, right? Gotcha. Tammy, do I often steal from other content creators? Nah, I think if you go and look at my content, you'll find that it's pretty original. Do I remix shorts? Yeah, remix shorts. Everybody remixes shorts. Do I come up with my own ideas? I like to think I'm more original for an up and coming YouTuber than most. You know, again, do I watch other content creators and build ideas? Of course, who doesn't? Like that's what like, you know, there's not too many things that is to the core 100% original. But I like to think mine is probably more original than most. Other than the remixes, check it out for yourself. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I think most of my stuff is pretty authentic and original.
Movie High said, what's a snub nose?
Snub nose, I don't know what the exact length might classify as a snub nose, but it's a really short revolver. It might even be like I don't know, it might be a couple of inches. So it's really like a chopped off revolver. I think most common in like maybe 38 special, maybe, but I'm sure they make them in all calibers. I'm not a revolver fan. I don't own a revolver. Appreciate it, Crappy. Yeah, I mean, I guess the name speaks for itself too. Is like, I like to think of myself, my lifestyle, and my content is uncommon and different. Jung Kim, yeah. So CZ, love CZ. I would probably put them up there in my top 4, probably top 4. CZ.
Have you fired one?
Yeah. Will actually. Well, my bedside's a CZ. But Will actually had a CZ before he got into SIG.
Oh, he's a big SIG fan?
Yeah, he's a SIG guy. All his guns are SIGs. What's our dream vacation? So, I say two-part answer. Our
You
dream.
say yours.
Okay. Our dream spot is Jamaica. Like that's like where we enjoy
Well,
the
we've
most.
been there
But we've been
several
there.
times.
Dream vacation where we haven't been. That's a tough one. I'd say it's a toss-up between Korea. I've been there. She hasn't. Or somewhere in Asia, maybe Japan, or somewhere in Europe, Italy, something like that.
I like
France.
your thinking, Dr. Emmett. I do want to go to the Philippines one day. It is the pictures I've seen. I know I work with some Filipino people, and when they go home, the pictures are absolutely amazing.
I hear it's like cheap too.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. I would
ridiculous
like to
cheap.
go there, or like you said, somewhere like Italy, Greece.
Oh, Greece would be nice too. Yeah, I think about that.
Joe Dirt is back. He said, "Good to see you again."
Joe Dirt, what's up, man? Welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in.
Oh wow, Dr. Emmett has a house in the Philippines. I bet you. Where? Where in the Philippines? If I can ask.
Yeah, that would be nice. We should just look at plane tickets just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Maybe like for the future.
What are your thoughts on the P320 scandal?
You know, I don't really have any thoughts on it. I mean, they definitely fucked up, and they definitely tried to cover it up, and there was definitely a lot of people trying to like push it under the rug. It's unfortunate. SIG's a great, reputable manufacturer, but I think how they had to have known something was wrong. They had to have, and to not just come out and admit and then correct it. I mean, shame on them. I mean, I think that set them back light years. Once they knew it was coming out and it was happening, they immediately should have gone into action. Instead, like it was just denial and thought it was going to go away. Like that's sad. I mean, that could cause obviously someone their life.
What's the scandal?
They go off like by accident. Like people.
You could just have it on you and it could just go
Boom.
off? Oh, hell no.
Videos of people just standing there. Cops.
Are they being
shooters?
sued?
I'm assuming they're being sued.
They would have to.
But it's hard to prove though, you know, because a lot of times they're going to prove like it's your fault, negligent discharge, or maybe you were handling it. I mean, I'm sure there's probably litigation on it, but like literally just standing there, boom.
I'm going to have to look Japan City up, Dr. Emmett.
Yeah, make sure you remember that. You got it, Japan City.
Screenshotting now.
Top three best handguns ever made. Oh, golly. Top three, without getting specific, Glock, probably the Glock 19. If I would go 19X, but for sure Glock. I'd say Beretta's actually in there. Preferably probably the 92 model. And I'd say SIG. I'd have to say SIG. I mean, I'm sure there's some other ones out there. Walter, Canic, you know, CZ. But my three would be Glock, Beretta, SIG, I think. I mean, HK, there's so many. Those are my three. Again, debate me in the comments. I'm sure there'll be a wide range of opinions.
Nimble says 6, Sour M17, or Glock 19.
Nimble Rex, I'm always going to go with the Glock. I'm just a Glock fan. You know, I like the simplicity. I like the reliability. I like the fact that I could probably shoot 1,000 rounds through it, never clean it, and I would trust it with my life. Yeah, it's all about preference. I always tell people that in my videos. Crappy, I'm sure you've seen it. It's like, do what works for you. Don't do what the next guy is doing. Don't do what you see on YouTube. Don't do what you see at the gun range. Find out what makes you a better shooter. And every gun works a little bit different on every human depending on size, natural point of aim, height, weight, grip strength, all of that stuff.
What's your favorite gift I got you?
That you
Or
got
that
me?
you gave me?
Favorite gift? Are they asking me or you?
It says, what's your favorite gift you got your wife and favorite gift she gave you?
Our rings.
Yeah. That was easy.
No, that was easy. Yeah, I think the best gift I ever given my wife that I just felt so much pride, just pride and love to like another level was buying her and presenting her with her wedding ring. And then obviously receiving mine, like this is my everything. This is on me more than my EDC. My EDC is on me pretty damn
everywhere
I go.
He
But
tries
this,
to get in everywhere. The first question when we go anywhere is there a metal detector? He literally will send one of us in to find out if there's a metal detector.
yeah, anywhere I go. If I can't go with my EDC, chances are I'm not going. Unless if it's somewhere, again, like highly regulated, like a school, But for the most part, my EDC's on me. And if they go somewhere and they're ahead of me, or we have friends or family that's there, I always text them, like, are there metal detectors? A couple of times I've got up there, there's been metal detectors. I have to like run back to the car.
No more babies, doctor. We're done. We are free. He and my 15-year-old tried to talk me into it a month ago.
I don't know how serious
I
we
don't
were.
know. You were giving me that look like if I said yes, you would say yes.
I think you're perfectly healthy.
I am
But again,
perfectly healthy, but I
Probably
like
not
our
worth the
freedom
risk.
right
Yeah,
now.
we do like the freedom. IWI, I don't know if that's how to actually pronounce it, but I have seen them. I think they've come a long way with the guns they've been putting out. I've never seen one, I've never shot one, so again, I don't have any type of opinion, but I do like them, and they get a lot of good reviews as well. I think they're super, I don't think they're super expensive either. They make that, is it a bullpup? I think they make that bullpup, don't they? Top 3 favorite assault rifles. First one's gonna be AR-15. That's no brainer. I'm taking the AR-15. Next one, AK-47. And again, I'm not gonna get into like brands and makes and retro or modern. So AR-15, AK-47. Third is probably going to be, God, what's out there? I'd probably go with like some type of bolt action long range rifle. I don't know what that would be, but I would think you would have like a mixture of everything. So you'd have your assault rifle, you'd have your AK, which is just cool, and then you'd have your sniper rifle. I guess that's what I would go with.
You don't have a sniper rifle.
No, I don't have a sniper
Have
rifle.
you ever had one?
No, never. Not into the long
Because
range
that's
stuff.
just, yeah, you don't do long distance shooting.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Much love. If you haven't already, Kevin, make sure you double tap, okay? Double tap the screen for me. Check out the page and hit subscribe. But Kevin, much love. Appreciate you. Feel free to hang around if you want. Maybe you'll actually warm up and enjoy the conversation.
We've had that happen.
Oh yeah, we've actually had some guys come in here looking to troll and hate bait, and actually
Turn around and subscribe.
turned around and hung out here for an hour and hit sub. But it's all good. Hey, we're not for everybody.
That was Dr. Emmett. I remember you admitting it.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, Dr. Emmett came in. He was gonna go. Dr. Emmett goes hard too. He was ready.
Thanks for the sub, John Kim.
John, appreciate you. I prefer red dot, specifically green. We were talking about this earlier. I prefer green dot. It's easier on my eyes. Red is just really blurry. But I go with green dot. I have an LPVO. I don't really care for it. I put it on my 308 to like experiment. But I competed in a 2-gun match maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was hitting at 100 yards. It was probably a 10-inch plate, no problem. I think on that stage I took third out of like 47 people, so most of them had scopes, but 100 yards, green dot, I'm good.
Do you own a Daniel Defense weapon, Darren asks?
I don't, but that's one that I wish I could afford and buy. I almost pulled the trigger on one maybe like late last year, early this year. They were on sale. I don't know if it was the DD7. I don't know. It was one of theirs. They're all dope ass rifles. It was on sale for a good deal. I had it in the bag. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Trent Douglas says he's got all the 17s.
Nice. 17s. Clarify, just so I'm not assuming what you're referring to when you say 17s. Yeah, so there was a couple. I've been looking at shotguns, so I can go 3-gun matches with a shotgun rifle and a pistol.
Damn, you want to do 3-gun? Wow.
I was considering it just to change things up a little bit. But they had these Beretta A300s on sale, and I had it in the bag. I didn't purchase, and I've never seen them on sale again. We were talking earlier, Canik TTI Combat. I've been looking at those. I missed a couple of really good sales on those. They haven't come back around. So yeah, I mean, it happens. But I'm a firm believer, like, it wasn't meant to be. I've gone into a gun store before. I saw a gun, wanted it, thought about it, came back the next day, it was gone. It just wasn't meant to be. Oh, okay, so ammo, yeah, cartridge, yeah, you got the big boys. I don't, is this Clash? I ain't got my glasses. This Clash. Okay, in my humble opinion, I think it's a liability. I don't mess with any of my internals. I don't tinker with a single thing if I'm expecting the gun to save my life. I run my EDC stock as is. You'll also see, I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm dropping a video, I'm recording it tomorrow, why I don't use grab bags. Everyone has those fucking 945 industry bags. I hate them. Like, I can't stand them with a passion. But again, to each his own, do what you like. I think they're super convenient, but I think those are a liability. You know, if you're gonna get robbed and you just don't see the perp coming to you and they have a gun in your face, they're gonna want that bag. So they're gonna be like, give me the bag, give me your phone, give me your wallet. They're not going to forget about the bag you have over your chest that has, they might not know a gun's in there, but they probably think some valuables are in there. Your gun's gone. I don't do grab bags at all. I think, again, in theory, they make sense.
So no trigger upgrades.
Yeah, to answer your question, it's a liability. No trigger upgrades. My rifles, yes. I've put some flat face triggers in my rifles, but not my EDCs.
How often do you clean your guns?
So the 2011, if you're familiar with 2011s, you got to keep them pretty oiled up. I usually clean that one after every 2 matches. I oil it up after every match, but I usually clean after every match, every other match. My shadow systems and my Glock, I clean those maybe every 500,000 rounds. Those just keep going. Yeah, agreed. I mean, if they work for you, great, you know. I mean, again, everyone, it's preference and opinion. You know, they are, don't get me wrong, they're super, what's the word?
I don't know. What's the word?
I'm blanking.
I know, I see it.
To be able to have your, like, if you're having gym shorts, it's nice to have like a carry bag at the gym. Convenient, yeah. I just don't know, man. I think it creates a liability.
Welcome back, Trenton.
Trenton Ball, hey, welcome back, man. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, Trenton, the easiest way is, if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you sub when we go live,
It'll notify you.
but your call. We're usually on for Sundays for sure. Sundays 8-ish to 10, and then sometimes we do midweek, Wednesday, Thursday. I was out of town this week, so I didn't get back until today. So we're doing Thursday. But yeah, hit that sub button and it'll notify you. The point of a flashlight, so I don't have flashlights on my guns. Definitely not my EDC. I lied. I do have a Hollow Sun PID on my bedside, but that's because if you hear a bump in the middle of the night, like typically it's going to be dark in your house, and I don't want to flip on the lights. Ideally, I don't want to see them to see me. And yes, the light's going to blind them. You have the advantage if they can't see, obviously. Most of those lights are crazy bright. I don't know how many lumens mine has, but it's a shit ton. Yeah, for sure, Trenton. Appreciate the love and you tuning in. Appreciate the feedback as well. Yeah, it definitely makes you a target. Whether or not they think you have a gun inside the bag or not, they believe there's valuables in there. If it ain't your gun, it's going to be your wallet or your phone or something, and they're going to want it. So totally, I think it puts a target on you.
Did you bring water in here?
It's over there. Where's your water at?
I don't know.
It's behind you, babe.
Is it?
Yeah, I need some.
No, I need it.
Well, it's full.
Yeah, so I'm going to drink it first.
Well, of course you're drinking first, but I want some. Gotta beg my wife for cold water. You guys see that? Like we're here in like 100-degree hot tub. I gotta beg her for a sip of her water. Sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, well, Carlisle with some changes to his gun.
What'd he do?
He says he's going to the range tomorrow, or excuse me, next month. He said he converted a Glock 23 Gen 3 40 cal to a 9mm and
Oh,
wants
sweet.
to make sure everything's running as it should.
Yeah, I mean, those are pretty interchangeable, right? I've never had it done, but I've seen it. And I would think since they're so interchangeable, it should run flawless. Well, the good thing is you'll be able to shoot the 9mm ammo for a hell of a lot less. Yeah, so some people have the strobe. Most of them nowadays, most modern lights have strobe. So you got your on, off, then you have your strobe. I had an O light. That was my first light. I actually just gave that to my brother, and I got the Hollow Sun PID. And I don't like lights that have batteries. I like the rechargeable batteries. I like to just plug mine in. Any type of attachment that you gotta like take off. Like I hate optics that go off batteries. Like you have to like be able to take the optic off or unscrew something, change the battery. Like all of my optics, solar powered. Yahoo, hey, what's good, man? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so on the AK over there, that's the Hollow Sun. I believe I always screw this up. I believe that model is the SCRS. I could be wrong. And then on my competition, 2011, that's the 507 comp. Like that's the Big Daddy. That's
your competition gun?
Yeah, that one right there.
Oh, why did I think? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah, the 507 comp is a freaking tank, man. It's enormous. I love it. I can't even imagine going back to micro dots. Once you go from like the 507 comp, trying to look through a micro dot, oh my God, it's the most annoying thing ever. Footy girl, what's up? Appreciate you hopping on. Yahoo, so yeah, that's a myth. That's a myth. I mean, there's been some situations I think where they've been dropped and they go off. Most of the ones now aren't just randomly going off like the SIGs that I'm aware of. Can it happen? I'm sure anything's possible. But I think some of them aren't drop safe. I think there's a handful. I think some of the CZs aren't drop safe. But I don't know. Honestly, I've never dropped my 2011. I don't plan on it, especially considering how much I paid for it. I'm not going to drop that beauty.
Thanks, Crappy.
Oh man, yeah, good reminder, Crappy. Appreciate that. For anybody new that's tuning in, appreciate you guys tuning in this Thursday night. Double tap that screen for me. We're sitting at 30. I think we've been at 30 for a minute now. Double tap that screen. Hit that, basically like it. Double tap, double tap, double tap. There we go. Who was that? The 31st. Whoever the 31st person was, we appreciate you. Platypus. Yeah, so I looked at those. I love like being able to like color code it, build it, make it your own. So I played around on their website, like just different like color schemes and, you know, flat face trigger and just different aesthetics. Pretty cool that you can do that. But other than playing around with it and loving how they look, never thought about buying one. Yeah, I think most, I'm not sure if this is what you're saying, Yahoo, but yeah, a lot of those guns that aren't drop safe, a lot of them are the competition guns. I mean, I've never heard of an EDC style gun, Smith & Wesson, a Glock, something along those lines, just not being drop safe. But then again, those are totally different. Those are striker fired guns. So I don't think striker fired guns ever have drop safe issues.
He said he just turned 21. What pistol should he get?
Who said that?
McGee
Sawyer. Man, I know a lot of people are going to hate me saying this. I say it every live because I usually get this question once every live. Just turned 21, brand new pistol, go get yourself a Glock. Here's why. It's affordable, it's reliable, and it's simple. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. If you don't know how to take your gun apart and clean it, Glock, it's not rocket science. You don't have to clean it, you don't have to do nothing, it's always gonna work. You pull the trigger, it's gonna go bang. And again, you can get a nice Gen 5 Glock, $500. And then from there, you build off of it. Yes, Glock Nation. From there, you build off of it. Once you get familiar, your first gun, you understand the safety, you understand liability if you actually do shoot someone, you understand the consequences, you understand how to shoot with it, then you want to get something else, go to something else. Because I will also say, Glock has a very funny grip. Like, it's not normal. Like when you hold your wrist out like normal, Glock is real funky. So it's not a normal, I guess they call it point of aim. I don't have a problem shooting it, but I do know when I shoot my 2011, it feels so much more normal to me. But yeah, go with the Glock, dude.
That's just your opinion.
Yeah, that's what I said. I always say that.
I know. I was just playing.
It's just my opinion. My wife had to clarify, it's just my opinion.
Dang, Fun Country Boy said he got like 50 Glocks.
Holy shit. Damn. You got Glock Central for sure. Glock Nation. So question though, Fun Country Boy, 50 Glocks. You can only grab one. Like right now. Only grab one. Which one you grabbing? Only one, man.
Derek Tarrant said for sure Glock 19 is a great first pistol, or if you're only going to own one pistol small enough to carry, IWB big enough to run on a duty belt setup also.
Yeah. Hey, perfectly said. You can conceal it. You can use it to shoot competition. I see dudes shooting competition with it also. Outside the waistband, nightstand. It's so versatile. Glock 22. That's what you're going with. Yeah, I got rid of my Glock 22. I just wasn't shooting it. Didn't have much of a need for it. I'm a huge fan of 40, but I off-rolled it. My 40. 45 with my
says
laser
it's better.
and my green dot. Yeah. So I had the 45 MOS, and I had the 19X, which I'm sure you know they're the same thing. I got rid of the 45 and I kept the 19X because that's what my wife shoots at times. That's what my son shoots. But yeah, I agree. My 45 with the dot, I wish I wouldn't have got rid of it, but I did. Had to pay for that sucker right there, honestly. Had to recoup some of the money. What do you think about Glock trigger safety? Don't you like the inclusive safeties like? You know, I don't have a problem with the Glock safety style. I think I would bet my life on it. That's what I carry. I prefer the Glock safety over that style safety because, again, that's just one more thing you got to manipulate. So once you actually draw from your holster and you're getting your grip and your sight picture, you obviously got two safety mechanisms. You got to depress the back strap safety, I don't know what it's called, but then you also got to flip the actual safety with your thumb. So it's a lot safer, but it's also a lot more complicated to manipulate. Whereas the Glock, you just whip that sucker out and you just go to town. So I'm definitely a lot faster with my Glock. I'm a lot more accurate, and I can throw my splits on that are probably like .12. So my splits, if you're not familiar with splits, it's basically your cadence. So pop, pop. So between the two pops, that's called a split. My Glock, my splits are probably like .20 seconds. My splits are probably .12, way faster and way more accurate. They're probably within a few inches. 18C, I'm assuming that's the comp, the rare comp. I wish I had a comp Glock. My boy, he actually trains me. My friend, he's like my mentor, trainer friend. He shoots with a comp Glock, and man, he's a beast with that thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Fun Country. Well, you have 50 Glocks. You have all the Glocks. I don't think there's a Glock you don't have if you have 50 Glocks.
Right?
Do you have a dream gun that's not a Glock? Let's just say you had is there a gun that you would give all 50 of your Glocks away for one gun? Is there any gun out there like a Terran Tactical, a Pit Viper, or some crazy gun that you'd give away? Colt Python, you'd give away all 50 Glocks for a Colt Python? Okay.
What's a Colt Python?
It's a revolver. I'm assuming it's probably what? I'm sure they make different calibers, 44 Magnum or 454 Casull, I don't know what. What's the best zero distance for your 5.56 rifle, in my opinion? Again, all opinion. I zero at 100 yards. Again, that's just kind of what I've been taught, and that's what's kind of been ingrained in me. 100 yard zero for me, but I don't do long distance shooting. Most of my two gun matches, I might shoot 100 yards, but a lot of the up close stuff is going to be like within 25. Damn, so you got the, is that the new? You got the new SIG 1911? I'm sure it's everything you ever wanted it to be.
Shooter says love the streams, love from the Netherlands. That's dope.
Geronimo. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you tuning in. Much love from the States, the Netherlands. Appreciate you. So guns I've had, yeah. So I'm actually waiting. So that's a Bull Armory, right? Bull Armory's coming out.
That scared me.
Was that my gun?
I thought it fell in here.
Nah, I made sure that one ain't gonna fall in here. It just tipped over. So yeah, that's a Bull Armory. I'm actually eyeballing their new Bull Armory Axe Pro. So it's another Glock clone because again, I'm kind of a Glock guy. My Shadow System's a Glock clone, but this one's ported and it has a better grip angle and it just has a lot more in hand. The trigger is supposed to be phenomenal. So check it out, but that's what I've been eyeballing. Bull Armory Axe Pro, supposed to come out in Q2. So sometime this quarter, but I'm looking at the webpage like every day and it hasn't released yet. No, I don't have a staccato. That's I was gonna go staccato or some type of staccato-ish, but I ended up with the Bull Armory. Our toes look like raisins already. Usually about after an hour.
It's done. We're done.
Jackie's Nails Creations. Favorite EDC holster? All of my holsters, Tier 1 concealed. Check them out. Tier 1 concealed, in my opinion, make the best holsters. Fitment, quality. I mean, when I say my guns go in and fit like a glove, they go in and fit like a glove. Favorite green dot is all my dots are Hollow Sun. I am a Hollow Sun fan. Customer service, reliability. I break them, I call them, they send me a new one. Yeah, I mean, if you had a whole lot of them, I'm surprised. You usually don't see anyone or even dealers with a lot of them, but that's pretty cool. Phoenix Firearms.
Country West says, I love the exact Colt Python 357 Magnum from TWD.
God, 357 Magnum, yeah, it's a big boy. Yeah, the SAR 9, I haven't shot one. I've seen lots of videos on them. People love them. Honestly, all of those Turkish guns, those things have been super reliable, affordable, and surprisingly, like, they've been running like champs. You wouldn't think so, but all of them, all the Turkish-made guns, from what I've heard. I don't do airsoft. I wish I did. I wish I had time. I just don't have time to do airsoft. If I have any time outside of work and family, if I'm not at the gym, I'm at the gun range. So if I had to choose between airsoft and competing with my real guns, I'm gonna shoot my real guns. But airsoft, I would love. I mean, it looks pretty damn fun. I mean, you get to actually shoot other people. That's pretty exciting. I'm sure the adrenaline rush is crazy. Yeah, I mean, an authentic Russian AK is always going to be the go-to, but I'm kind of a PSA fan, so that's what I stick with. Tired? Get in there?
Yeah. Jackie's Nail Creations. Yes, Jackie, those are his jellyfish.
Yeah, it's Daddy's jellyfish. Orange jellyfish.
Hollow Sun versus Trijicon. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, Trijicon. I mean, I'm gonna go with Hollow Sun. You know, I also, you know, I'll be honest, I don't have any experience with Trijicon. But the ones that I've looked at have batteries, and I think I mentioned earlier, like I don't want to have to take a battery out and change it. All of my Hollow Suns, solar powered, and the ones that have batteries, I don't know, man, they're just annoying. I know some of them probably like solar powered and batteries, but I don't know, I want mine to be on all the time, and I don't have to worry about how many hours are remaining in my green dot. And I think in terms of like quality, I don't think the normal human eye can tell the difference in the glass. You know, I know Trijicon, probably the quality of glass is better. It's got to be better because they're so much more expensive. But to the naked eye, I don't think any normal human could tell the difference. And you're going to pay 3 times the price. I mean, I don't think spending, $800 on an optic is going to change the outcome of a confrontation if you have to use your gun for self-defense. Because that's going to be like, first of all, the normal distance between any confrontation is probably like 5 feet. Optic ain't going to do you no good. So whether you have an $800 optic or a $500 optic or a $300 optic, ain't going to do you no good at 5 feet away. Just again, my opinion. No one's going to be like, oh my God, the glass was so clear, it saved my life. You're not even looking through your optic. You're probably just point shooting. If you're looking to like save your life, you're not even looking to find the dot. You're probably just going to like draw and point shoot and pray that you don't get hit. Not that I have any experience in any of that. I'm just, again, speaking. Yeah, so Geronimino, like some of my Hollow Suns, they have like auto dim too. So if it's like dark or bright, it'll adjust itself. So I see people at matches, like before they start the match, you're able to like just kind of like check your optic, make sure it's bright enough or whatever. I see people like touching their buttons and trying to turn it up or turn it down. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. You definitely don't have time for that again if you're like trying to save your life. So I prefer mine auto adjust, no batteries, easy. I don't need to think about it.
We got family in California. William Aries says hi. Hi, William.
What's up, William? Yeah, no family in California. I got some friends out there. I used to do a lot of work. My wife had to explain what you're saying. Oh, appreciate it. Much love to Cali. Love my Cali peeps. Used to do a lot of work out there.
You do got friends out there, though.
Yeah, I got some friends out there.
He wants to get his hands on a 6226 X Reserve.
Yeah, the 226, like that's the classic right there. I remember my oldest brother, his first gun was a P226. I mean, he paid out the wazoo for that bad boy, but that was one sharp gun. It's like that's like the OG, I think, ain't it? Ballistic tip or FMG? All right, so my concealed carry guns all have hollows. So I got hollows. Most of them are going to be either Hornady. I think they're all mostly Hornady. I might have another brand. All plus P. And then for training, it's always going to be FMJ just because it's the cheapest training ammo. But none of in my truck gun, I keep green tips. I do have FMJs in my truck gun. I also have a side magazine with green tips, but all my EDC stuff is all going to be hollow tips. Yeah, you're not going to get, and unfortunately, yeah, William, California blows, man. But something's better than nothing. I don't know, man. I saw Governor Newsom went home with a gun from Sean Ryan last week. He might have a different feel for some of the gun laws now. Who knows? And honestly, everyone thinks he's running for president too, so he's going to have to embrace some type of sympathy for gun laws. I get what he's trying to do, and I support gun laws. I think they're the right thing to do. I think sometimes they just they get executed incorrectly, where it actually favors the criminals and not the law-abiding citizens. But yeah, he's gonna have to embrace 2A if he runs for president, or he absolutely won't.
Stacker Actual just said to have a good week. He's just swinging by.
Appreciate it, Stacker. Hey, much love. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good weekend. Hopefully you get some shots in. Put in that work. Stay safe. Yeah. I forgot. I didn't see who said that, but yeah, not putting $800 optic on a $500 gun. No way. A lot of people, their optics cost more than their gun. I don't get it, but to each his own. S-World, what do you mean, man? You came across people chilling, talking about guns and life, and vacations, and wifey and me having date night in the tub, bubble bath. You don't take bubble bath with your wife?
He said the jellyfish is enticing.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad.
Somebody asked where'd you get it from. She wants one. The nails creation lady.
Oh, nails, Jackie, Amazon. But there's a lot of different budget ones. You can see mine. Mine's like crystal clear. And
She thinks those are real because you told her those are real.
You can get real ones from Amazon.
You're so stupid.
Damn.
You.
I never said those were not tonight. I did on the last
Yes,
one.
you did.
Whatever. Amazon. But you got to get the right one. That's the 40-inch tub. Some of them are budget, and like the tentacles are short, or the jellyfish don't swim. Those, you see them bad boys going wild. They dancing. They moving. Look at them. Damn. They actually look good on video. Can you see them? They look good, don't they?
No, you froze.
Did I froze?
Freeze. Yes.
I froze? Hold on.
You froze.
All right.
Can I get out now though? While you're.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. 'Cause I gotta eat some too. Hold on, you guys. I think my camera froze. Plus, wifey's gonna hop out. So give me a second. I'm gonna tune back in a minute. Be careful right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The wires.
I see it.
Got it.
Yeah. Don't go on yet.
I'm not going on. Hold on, you guys. Appreciate your patience. Wifey's running around here trying to get in the shower. Have you heard from Chloe? Shut what?
No, but I did. She's still there. When I look.
They got a ride home?
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that, y'all. Oh, man. Sleep good tonight. Sleep real good. Yeah, Shadow 2, man. Those are just, I mean, the looks of a Shadow 2, I just love it. The feel, too. The feel of a Shadow 2 just fits in your hand. Now, what time you gotta get up? Same time?
Huh?
Are you getting up at the same time tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta get up at 6.
Don't you want to call in?
I do, but you know.
Well, Melissa's probably watching. Like,
I was gonna say try watching, thinking like,
oh, that motherfucker trying to get her to call in. Oh man. What guns do I take to the range the most? Probably my Bull Armory, because that's my competition gun, and my AR-15 PSA. I did just finish competing with my Shadow systems for the last 2 months, so I was shooting that a lot. That's irons, so I was shooting irons. Yeah, so Geronimino. Yeah, it's like low, right? Is that what you're referring to? The CZ Shadow? It's like really low. So it's like trying to grab it and actually like either press check or, make ready. It's weird. It took me a while to get used to it. Yeah, Yahoo. So I know you can't see it. It's dark and I can't touch it, but yeah, it's ported. Actually has a V8 port, so it has 4 ports on each side. So it's like each side has a line of 4 ports. It's crazy flat. Yeah, and the V8 ports look, I'm not gonna lie, they look mean as hell too. When I first saw the V8 ports, I was like, the V8 ports alone, I had to buy it. Hey babe,
Yeah.
you look cute.
I'm sorry, what?
You look cute.
Okay, thank you.
I see you, girl. We're gonna go see John Wick tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Alright, because we're gonna miss out.
Did you ever respond to Dwayne about Fridays?
I just told him Fridays are our best day. I didn't.
Yeah, he said that too, but I don't, he said that works for them too, but I don't want you to leave it hanging and then you be like, oh, they just changed it.
Yeah, do you want to try to do tomorrow night?
No.
Oh, okay.
And we can't do next Friday either, it's my birthday, I don't want to do that.
Right, and I got the competition on Saturday. I got to drive 4 hours, so maybe the Friday after.
Yeah.
Just go grab dinner. Maybe see if they want to play, do some bowling or something.
Sure.
What's up, Mark? How you been, bro? Welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in. Always showing love. How's your week going? Hopefully, you're as excited as I am to make it to Friday. It's been a hell of a long week here. And it's been hot as hell. If it ain't been hot, it's been storming. The weather's been brutal. Won't make up its mind. But a good old bubble bath with wifey cures it all. And some shooting. I got some shooting planned this weekend, but no matches. Shoulder straps.
If I grab this out, you can't see me, right?
No. No, wait. Just to be safe. Go ahead. Alright. Ever thought about tattoo removal? I have. It's like graffiti on a nice building. I'm going to try it. Nah, you know what? I've never tried it. I've never even thought about it just because all of my tattoos mean something to me. They're all something like of significance, either biblical verse or family name, something meaningful, so like I've never thought about it. What's up, Billy Bob Thornton? Oh, that's my Bull Armory Tac Pro. Check them out. I'll take my Bull Armory Tac Pro. I'll put it up against a staccato any day of the week. Damn, you can't go out in the sun? Well, that ain't gonna work for me. How long can you not go out in the sun? Honey.
What?
Oh, you're in your she's like, walk by. Alright. Yeah, I gotta be able to go out in the sun, especially summertime. Yeah, no shotguns, Mini Spartan, but I am really close, really close to buying the Beretta A300. Yeah, FNs, FNs are dope. Oh my God, you got the Mag DS comp. So I've been looking at the Mag DS comps just to buy them because that's a 4 1/4. I was looking at the 5, the full size, but I'm like, do I really need it? Like, do I really need it? Am I going to use it? I've been eyeballing them. I can't find them for the price that I want. I think the cheapest I've seen them for might have been Bud's Gun Shop. I can't pull the trigger. I just don't know if it can. If I have that, why would I get it? But so many great reviews of those. I guess it depends what you're trying to get, Mark. I mean, are you trying to stick in like the 2011 arena, or, I mean, hell, if you got the money to spend, yeah. Go Staccato. You know, if those what are they? Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. Those are getting lots of good reviews, especially the new versions, the new ones that just came out. Alpha Foxtrot. Those seem to be, they look good too. But again, I guess it depends on what type of firearm. The SIG, the new SIG 2011, that looks badass. Yeah, for sure for the price. I mean, if you have the money to blow, go do it. But for the price, yeah, if you have a budget, yeah, if I only had $1,000, I'd probably get that Mac. That ain't good. No. All right, well, maybe that's a sign. All right, you guys, about to sign off. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Gonna grab some grub, finish my my Panda Express. If you haven't already, man, double tap that screen before I hop on out of here. Hit the like button, drop a comment. Check out the page though. I think you'll like the commentary. I think you'll like the content. I think you'll like the authenticity. But check out the page, hit subscribe. Me and Wifey do live for sure every Sunday. We try to throw one in, usually Wednesday or Thursday. But for everyone tuning in tonight, man, again, always appreciate the love. Lots of lives that you can go watch. I mean, there's all types of lives, but you come back to this one or you chose this one tonight. And that means a lot. So appreciate it. Much love. Be safe. Everyone have a great weekend. Peace out, y'all.